Foi desse jeito. Ó. Ok. Oh, meu Deus. What? Agora venha comigo. Oh my God. Esse é um mistério pra mim. Eu nunca vou saber como eu consigo fazer aquilo. Tem gente mais sortuda do que eu? Não, não tem. Bem, o importante é que não perdemos tempo. Agora nós podemos seguir em frente. E com tempo de sobra. 100% de rendimento. Eu garanto. Eu garanto. Hello. Ok. Vamos ver.
Hey there. My husband.
Locks, certo?
Right, I've got it. I know now how the locks work. So guide your boat into the lock, and I'll take care of the mechanism.
Godverdomme. Das ist eine echte ladies. Alle trois, rangez alle Dingen and obligados de dame. Ach, set content und zurück again.
What did your husband say?
You, hurry up! We hurry to travel again.
Okay. We'll meet each other on the other side. By my train, okay?
Ele elogiou a Kate e ela não quis traduzir pra ela saber disso. Mulherzinha. Oh, espera, agora que eu penso. Que número que eu botei ali? Foi um 4 e foi um 2. O 4 era o número que tinha que colocar a região, que 1 era tal, 2 era tal e 4 era barulho estéreo. E 2 era o número que tinha que apertar no celular pra aumentar e abaixar o nível de água. Então se eu tivesse botado 1 não ia ter acontecido nada. 2 era pra baixar o nível. Oh meu Deus. Eu sou muito sortudo. E eu ainda apertei logo o botão que faz esse negócio funcionar. Eu podia ter apertado qualquer outro botão. Diz. Ok, então é 4, porque é barulho estéreo. E é 1, porque eu quero baixar o nível de água. Não, aumentar. E não é esse botão. É esse aqui. Isso! Bingo! Eu tava certo. Muito bom. Agora nós temos que... Não se preocupe, Oscar. O seu trem já está quase fora do trilho. Não, fora da estação, é isso. Mais perto, Kate. Hello! Tome o gancho? Não. Hello!
Hey there.
Barge on other side. You still need us?
Claro que sim. Mission.
What do we do now to tie my train to the barge?
Mademoiselle Tak, loco coco bitchen.
What did your husband say?
You attach chain to train and chain put train with barge.
Hop, catch it up.
Okay, loco coco chain. Nice physics. Eu devo pôr minha corrente no meu trem.
That's going to work.
Oh, ok, eu preciso do gancho. Coloque o gancho, Kate. É tudo do que precisamos para fazer esse trem finalmente sair daqui. Isso. Esse é um barco forte. Aê, finalmente. Ufa. Bem, estou saindo de Baruchstead. Mamutes. E pelo visto eu vou sair daqui e não vou saber o porquê de todas essas ruínas aí atrás. Oh. Que foi?
Hello, Kate Walker here.
Miss Walker, this is Professor Ponce. I'm about to start my lecture on the Yukols at any moment. Please make haste to come.
Okay, I'll give it my best.
Excellent. We'll be in the main lecture hall. See you soon.
Você esperou até que eu fizesse todo o caminho até o muro, tão longe, do outro lado da universidade, só pra você ligar pra mim. Agora você vai compensar a palestra? God damn you! Okay.
Ah, there you are, Miss Walker. Good, good. Take a seat quickly. I'm impatient to start my lesson.
Claro! Estou ansioso para ver a sua palestra, doutor professor. Vamos lá.
My young friends, a very exciting discovery, unimaginable up until only a few hours ago, has come into my hands and has finally allowed me to complete my study on the mysterious Yukol people. Lights, please. The Yukols are a people from the far north about whom very little is known. They live far away, very far away, on the frozen borders of Syberia. This distance and the climatic conditions of the region, which are unfavorable to human existence, have limited the size of the Yukol population and kept it out of reach of the scientific world. The handful of slides that follow are actually the only documentation we have in our possession. It was a Russian explorer who made these drawings and took these photographs 100 or so years ago. Today, we owe what we know about the Yukol people and their culture to him. We know that the origins of the Yukols date back to the last ice age. Curiously, evidence of their presence has been found in Western Europe, and more precisely in the prehistoric caves at the heart of the Alps. This people, it seems, undertook a long migration over centuries towards the far north of the globe. The reasons for this migration are due to the importance of the mammoth in their craft, trade, and culture. They used them for transportation and as beasts of burden. The mammoth brought them meat, skins, fat, and ivory. Man and animal lived in symbiosis. There's no doubt about it. Mammoths started to drift away from the region due to changing climatic conditions, and the Yukols followed them to the north, to the edges of Syberia. Prehistoric cave drawings, identified as Yukol in origin, first led me to the extraordinary hypothesis that the Yukols had managed to domesticate the mammoth. They are, to the best of our knowledge, the only prehistoric people to represent a man riding a mammoth. Today, because of this genuine mammoth skin effigy, identified by myself as an authentic Neolithic object, I can confirm this hypothesis. Yukol forebears managed to tame mammoths. Prehistoric man uses little imagination. He draws what he sees and represents scenes from real life. This familiar day-to-day object is actually a children's toy. As we have seen, Yukol existence was inextricably linked to that of the mammoth. They used its skin for clothing and to make the roofs and walls of their houses. They used the tusks to build the frameworks of their homes, as well as weapons, tools, and jewelry. Curiously, the disappearance of the mammoth 12,000 years ago had no immediate effect on the Yukol's way of life. It seemed that for a long time after, the people maintained their strong bond with the mammoth through the centuries. As incredible as it may seem, the Yukol people have continued right up until the start of this century to feed themselves on mammoth meat and to use the skin for clothing and shelter. Their ivory craftwork industry is still flourishing. It would appear that to preserve ancestral customs, the Yukols learned how to exploit through the centuries the large number of frozen mammoth carcasses that were perfectly preserved in the ice of the Siberian tundra. They have been able to live mainly off this enormous freezer stock for almost 30 centuries. As plausible as this explanation may seem, it seems it is not enough for the scientific community who, I will confess, is greatly perplexed by the question. In the absence of acceptable scientific evidence, we have to make do with Yukol shaman artifacts. The research department that I have the honor to represent today lends no credence to the myths and legends that these tribal charlatans peddle. We have to take their stories at face value, mere tales to while away the long Siberian winter. The legend of the Siberian ice ark is a very good example. You are invited to find out for yourselves from the pamphlet that I had passed around to you. This legend would have us believe that today, somewhere on a lost island to the north of Syberia, there are living mammoths still in existence, a sort of hangover from the Ice Age. This small herd has been miraculously preserved for more than 120 centuries by the Yukol's tender care. And the island on which the pachyderms are said to live is called Syberia. My friends, I advise you to resist the temptation you may have to believe in this pish and tish. The island of Syberia is not charted on any map, and the idea that mammoths have survived to the 21st century is an idle scientist's pipe dream. The Yukols were sadly among the first victims of the colonization of continental Siberia led by the Russians in the 20th century. The Kolkhos and Sovkhos systems, as well as the exploitation, disdain, and humiliation people had to suffer, marked a definitive break in the Yukol's traditional lifestyle. Since the collapse of the communist regime, the Yukol population finds itself confronted with the same political and social upheavals that other Siberian communities are experiencing. There are two consequences to arise from this. Some Yukols have lost their tribal identity and have integrated into the Russian population. Others, however, have sought long and hard to re-establish links with their ancestral culture that was lost under the Soviet regime. Now, at the start of the 21st century, the last true surviving Yukols have gone to live on the vast territories of their ancestors. Nobody knows today where they live or how they survive. Their very existence would be a matter for speculation if they did not turn up periodically at the tundra's most isolated fur trading posts to exchange mammoth tusks for essential items. There ends my lecture for today. Thank you for being among us today, Miss Walker. Please make your way to the laboratory where you will find your mammoth doll. There are also photocopies of my lectures should you so require them.
Isso foi muito produtivo. Quer dizer então que tem um povo em uma ilha lá no norte da Sibéria da Rússia que se chama Syberia com Y, onde parece que os mamutes sobreviveram desde a Era do Gelo até hoje. Será que é por isso que o Hans é obcecado por mamutes? Oh well. Essa porta abre agora, eu suponho. Sim? Não. Muito bem, então. Doutor, eu quero minha boneca de volta. Hello, Professor.
Professor, it's me. I've come to pick up the mammoth doll.
The doll is waiting for you there, Miss Walker. Please take good care of it.
Don't worry. I'm beginning to get quite attached to it myself. Can I trouble you just a little longer?
With pleasure, Kate. I'm all ears.
Quero me despedir de você.
I would have loved to study it.
Não.
I'll leave.
Sorry?
Bem, deixa eu pegar minha boneca. Bem, Professor, eu queria me despedir de você propriamente, mas o jogo não deixa. Então, goodbye. Tudo que eu tenho a dizer. E é só, pro trem. Olá, trem. Vou subir em você para chegar ao outro lado. Isso, Kate. Vamos lá, dar corda nesse trem. Como que você vai entrar ali? Tá cercado? Ok. Então, vamos lá. Hora de dar corda no trem. De novo. Eu adoro essa maquininha. Olha só que legal. Alavanca e... pronto. Corda dada. Oh. Quem será?
Hello?
Where are you?
Hi, Dan. I'm in Barrackstadt.
Bollock what? Is that a town? I hope the man you're looking for lives there. Are you coming home soon?
From what I gather, it's one huge university with an extraordinary station aviary. If you could only see it, there are trees and birds everywhere. It's so weird here.
Sounds like a great place for a bit of sightseeing. So, are you coming back soon?
I don't think so. In fact, the train I'm traveling on has some kind of a mechanical problem. We've been forced to stop here.
Us? I thought you were alone. Who's with you?
Oscar, the train engineer.
You're messing around with mechanics now, are you?
Don't be so stupid, Dan, please. Oscar's an automaton created by Mr. Varlberg, the man I'm looking for. And he's not any old robot. He's a sophisticated butler type, if you see what I mean. He's a bit obsessive as well.
Kate, I don't know what they're feeding you in Europe, but don't you think it's time that you came home?
But my mission still isn't finished.
To hell with your mission. I don't know why you accepted it in the first place. If you just stuck to the middle of the road, then we wouldn't be in this mess.
We? If there's any mess, it's me who's in it. And while I'm trying to come to grips with strange towns, you, my darling, are sitting at home on your butt. I seem to remember we had nothing against my departure.
It was only going to be 2 or 3 days, Kate. Please, try to put yourself in my shoes.
Your shoes. Not only do I have to fit myself into your diary, but I've got to get myself into your shoes as well? Is there anywhere else Sir would like me to put myself while we're on this subject?
Look, I don't want to talk about it now. Call me back when you calm down.
I was perfectly calm before I picked up your call. I only wanted a few words of encouragement, not your disdain. Was that too much to ask?
You can be such a selfish...
Takes one to know one, sweetheart.
Bem, Kate, essa relação tá indo de mal a pior. Eu não sei como isso vai terminar, mas eu quero ver. Quero só ver. Tô curioso. Bem, o trem já foi dado corda e... parece que tem mais um lugar pra eu ir. Deixa-me ver. É ali na frente. Mas eu não posso atravessar o trilho, então... suponho que eu deva pedir pro Oscar pra ele pôr o trem um pouquinho mais pra frente. Talvez. Oscar? Oscar, pode pôr o trem um pouquinho mais pra frente, por favor?
Everything okay?
Yes, Kate Walker. I am waiting to continue our journey.
Help!
We'll save some time if you help me retrieve everything we need for the train.
Very possibly. But such actions are beyond my mandate.
You're right. I really should rid myself of the delusion that you are useful to me in some way.
You should limit your requests for help to my actual capabilities, Kate Walker.
It's just that sometimes you look just so human.
Human indeed.
Speaking of mechanical problems, there aren't any other hitches I should know about, Oscar?
This train has no mechanical problems, Kate Walker. Winding the spring mechanism is standard service procedure.
Okay, Oscar, don't get all touchy about it. I didn't mean it like that.
mission, então. Talvez.
That's it, Oscar. We can go.
Kate Walker, I must remind you of one of the journey regulations.
I don't understand.
Something is missing, Kate Walker.
Oh my god! The mammoth doll!
Please return it to its allocated position, Kate Walker.
A droga da boneca.
Yes.
Esqueci da boneca. Mas a gente não tá indo embora. Eu só quero que você ponha um pouco mais pra... Espera. Eu não ouvi isso. Vamos ver o que diz.
Hans, I have some very sad news. Our father is dead. He passed away peacefully last Sunday in his sleep. I feel so lonely now.
Father had been but a shadow of himself since your departure. I had to take care of everything for him. Housework, factory paperwork, the workforce, clients, everything. And now, today, well, I really don't know who or what I'm fighting for. Times are so hard, and this terrible war is destroying everything. Nobody cares for our automatons anymore. I just think about you returning. And when you do return, I will have turned this factory into a palace worthy of your genius. Please take care of yourself. I love you so much, Anna.
É um tipo de correio de voz. Rústico, claro. Parece que naquela época não tinha celular. Ou até mesmo... Não, naquela época não tinha como. Oh, a boneca. Aqui está sua bendita boneca. Fique com ela. Isso. Pronto, Oscar. Está tudo no seu lugar. Espero que agora você possa botar a droga do trem um pouco mais pra frente, que é o que eu quero.
Everything okay?
Yes.
Mission.
Oscar, if you tell me one more time something's missing, I'll...
Everything is ready. Take your seat, Kate Walker. We are leaving.
I'll... Okay...
Ufa. Esse tipo de comportamento que é mais aceitável, Oscar. Você colaborou comigo, obrigado. Viu só? Era só mais um pouquinho pra frente. Gostava. Eu nem precisava da boneca. Oscar, por favor, Oscar. Veja só. Oh, well. Hora de ver o que tem lá no muro. E esse maravilhoso efeito de água que não para de me surpreender. Não tem nada desse lado. Desse. É uma casinha. Vamos ver. Eu posso vir pra cá e eu posso olhar a casa. Vamos olhar a casa.
What are you doing
What?
there, Oscar?
It is imperative that we comply with railroad and customs regulations, Kate Walker.
Oscar, don't you think we could drop the trifling details once and for all?
We need an exit visa to get beyond the wall, Kate Walker.
And you wouldn't know where I could get one of them from, would you?
There is usually some form of authority stationed at a guard post that is strategically positioned to issue such a visa.
Ok. Entendi.
Okay, see you later, Oscar.
Yes, Kate Walker.
Preciso subir no muro e perguntar para um dos oficiais que devem estar lá para deixar eu passar. Que chique. Como será que eu passo?
I wonder how that works.
Isso é muito engenhoso. Será que foi o Hans que fez? Ok. Para o muro. Eu posso entrar na casa? Casinha! Oscar, vou te ajudar a vender tickets. Pra ninguém.
No point.
Lógico, Oscar. Você me trancou pra fora. Seu isolado. Nada bom, nada bom. Bem, vamos entrar. Lentamente. Oh my, isso é uma escadaria? Bem, subindo. Oh my god. Oh my, que isso?
Hello?
Kate! Oh, is that you? What's going on?
Well, I finally got the mechanical train wound, and I hope it's going to take me to Hans Vorarlberg. I had to sort things out with a couple of weirdo sailors, and they probably ripped me off. But now I'm blocked behind this massive wall. You should see it, it's huge.
I'm not talking about that. I want to know what's going on with Dan.
What do you mean?
I bumped into him at Maggie's do, and he said you'd argued.
That's a bit over the top. Things got a bit heated the last time we called, that's all. No need to go overboard.
I don't mean to be Miss Melodramatic, but he didn't seem in such great shape. He had his down-in-the-dumps head on.
Like Dan has a down-in-the-dumps head.
Well, yeah, when that shock of hair flops over his forehead, and his eyes mist up, and his eyebrows kind of creased together.
I'd never noticed. Maybe I did go a bit too far, but he's got such a goody two-shoes image of me that sometimes I just lose it. And this case is taking up a lot of headspace. I was just looking for a bit of compassion.
Well, you sure got mine. So, what's going down?
Like I said before, I'm kind of getting somewhere, but it's slow. This Hans Vorarlberg guy is getting more and more fascinating by the day.
Okay, well, anyway, it doesn't sound like you're bored. Not like back here in the office. Every day is boredom day. It's just no fun without you. When are you coming back?
Shouldn't be long, I hope. Look, I've got to go. See you soon.
Well, call us again real soon. And be easier on Dan next time, huh?
I'll try.
Ah, Olivia, minha amiga. Você é muito, muito legal comigo. Portão.
No point.
Ok, vamos descer aqui então. Sim, é um belo trem. E o teto do passageiro do Oscar é de vidro. Hello. Deve ter alguém aqui dentro. Aham. Bem grande. Tem uma pessoa aqui. E eu posso olhar aqui. Vamos conversar com este senhor.
Good day to you, sir.
Bela roupa.
Captain Malatesta, Commander-in-Chief of the Barkstadt Border Post, at your service, madam.
Malatesta. Bem, Kate, sou eu.
My name is Kate Walker. I've been assigned by my company to find a man who is supposed to be living in Syberia.
What a peculiar mission. Taking so many risks for such a futile goal.
Captain, to my mind, the military zeal with which you insist on guarding this meaningless wall strikes me as equally futile.
I should be offended by your words, miss, but I forgive you, because you are young and unaware of the very real dangers lurking in store for us.
Não tivemos bom começo. Muito bom. Me fale sobre Hans.
Is the person who takes care of the gate anywhere around?
There is no person who takes care of the gate. Believe you me, ma'am. I have been the one and only guardian of this gate since 1968. That year I took over the position from the late Lieutenant Colonel Malatesta, my own father.
In that case, can you tell me how the mechanism works? It sure looks complicated to me.
Not at all. It is child's play for anyone who takes the time to work out its surprisingly straightforward logic. And from the looks of your locomotive, it shouldn't pose you any problems.
Why do you say that?
When I caught sight of your formidable locomotive, I immediately said, heavens, only Hans Vorarlberg could design such an engine. And I know what I'm talking about, ma'am, because he invented the gate's original mechanism. It was his last creation here in Barkstad.
So you know Hans Vorarlberg?
No, I mean, not personally. I was only a baby when he stayed in Barkstad. My father spoke often of him, and I knew about his inventions. He left very many things behind him.
I know.
In any case, I noticed that his fantastic knack for inventing has not deteriorated with age. How's he doing?
I don't know. In fact, I don't actually know him. I'm searching for him. An inheritance matter. I hope his train is going to lead me to him.
And why not? His inventions are always full of surprises.
Então foi Hans que fez o portão? Fascinante. Me conte sobre os pássaros agora.
Between the station aviary and this bleak wall, the change in atmosphere is radical, don't you think?
It's been a long time since I've been at liberty to judge, miss. My duties forbid me from abandoning my post.
Ok, então vamos falar sobre negócios.
I need a visa to cross the wall and to continue my journey to the east. They told me that you are the only person in a position to issue such a visa.
Indeed, this responsibility is part of my duties. However, I am not currently issuing visas because nobody must venture beyond the wall.
And why not?
It's far too dangerous, in particular for a lady of your standing who is traveling unescorted.
Dangerous? What exactly do you mean, Captain?
The enemy, miss. The enemy. I've been observing them for several years through my telescope. There's one particular horseman stationed yonder. He's a scout from the invading enemy army, and he's been spying on us. So I have to be extremely vigilant. He knows that I know he's there, you understand? And as long as I keep my eye on him, he won't dare try anything.
Are you sure?
Please, take a look for yourself.
Tem cavaleiro do outro lado do muro?
Don't mind me if I retire, Captain.
Please, madam, my respects.
Ele falou pra eu olhar eu mesmo o cavaleiro que tá lá do outro lado. Um espião? Por isso que ninguém consegue passar? Porque é muito perigoso? Quero dar uma olhada nesse bicho. Oh. Botões. What? Oh, foco.
How strange.
What?
I can't see a Cossack horseman at all. There's just a dead tree in the middle of an empty plain. That poor captain must have really bad eyesight.
Ele esteve vendo tudo embaçado esse tempo todo. Capitão, você precisa saber de uma coisa.
Good day to you, sir.
Muito, muito importante. Você esteve errado todos esses anos.
Captain Malatesta.
Aqui.
I need a visa to cross the wall and to continue.
Indeed.
And why not?
It's far...
Captain?
A tree? But that's totally ridiculous. I can tell you have never seen a Cossack before in your life.
How long has this Cossack been spying on your wall?
For a long time. Yes, a very long time. But they could attack at any moment. We simply cannot tell.
And he's been in the same position the whole time?
Cossacks are soldiers, miss. They're capable of great resistance and persistence in the face of adversity.
Ele não quer acreditar em mim.
Don't mind me if I...
Please.
Bem, senhor, eu vejo que você tem um sério problema de visão. Não ligue, não ligue. Eu tenho um Nyangala Cola Powder aqui. Com certeza isso vai resolver o negócio. E deve ter alguma coisa aqui, na sua mesa. Que conveniente. 2 cálices de vinho. E... óculos.
Look, broken glasses. If they belong to the captain, then he sure has eye problems going by those lenses.
Fundo de garrafa. E ainda tá quebrado, por isso que ele não enxerga nada. Oh, well. Vamos resolver o problema dele. Vinho para os bons momentos. Nyangala Powder para melhorar a visão. Capitão? Eu te convido a beber comigo.
Colonel, sir.
Captain, miss.
But you have the air of a great officer.
You flatter me, miss. Unfortunately, I'm afraid that we frontier soldiers are often forgotten by the military administration.
There's no justice. I sympathize with you, Captain. Let us forget our worries for a moment and have a little drink together in the name of friendship.
It would be my pleasure, miss, but the regulations strictly forbid it.
Come on. A little glass of wine never hurt anybody, and nobody need know.
Wine, miss? You are putting me in a very delicate situation.
Don't deny yourself, Captain. Just a little glass. I assure you, it is excellent.
Well, perhaps just a drop.
O poder do vinho e da sedução de uma mulher nunca falham. Ha!
Here's your glass. To your good health, Captain.
And to yours, miss.
Bebamos em nome da amizade. Delicioso, não é?
It's been a long time since I've drunk wine in such pleasant company. I admit, it is excellent.
Isn't it? You wouldn't think it came from Barrickstadt. It is made from the Amazon forest Sauvignon grape that has been miraculously conserved and cultivated in the station garden.
Well, well, well. The university authorities kept that one to themselves.
You know, Captain, it is essential that I continue my journey eastwards.
Please don't even think about it. As I've said, it's extremely dangerous. The enemy is spying on us.
Perhaps your Cossack horseman isn't quite what you thought. Perhaps it's just a dead tree twisted into a strange shape. You should take another look. You never know. Go on, Captain. Give it a try.
So be it. I will make this concession to the fairer sex, miss. But it does seem to be quite ridiculous.
Não, não é ridículo. Dê uma olhada você mesmo. Tenho certeza de que você vai ver grandes mudanças. Isso mesmo.
Incredible. How is this possible? By what strange magic? How could I have been so wrong for so long? The enemy was only a tree. I'm so ashamed.
It's not that bad, Captain. It's only human to make mistakes, after all.
A tree. Nothing but a dead tree.
Pull yourself together, Captain. It's okay. And now I suppose there's nothing stopping you from issuing me a visa?
Yes, of course. There is no more danger. All these years. And now the Cossack has gone. There is nothing left to watch.
Captain, you should be delighted. From now on, you don't have to stay pinned to your watchtower. Travel can start up again normally. You will be able to resume your regular duties like issuing entrance and exit visas.
You are right. I will sign you a visa to cross the wall frontier immediately. 1,000 apologies. Here, miss.
Sim! Minha autorização? Obrigado. É bem grande. Autorização para cruzar a borda. Este documento autoriza o segurador pertencente a passar pela borda do muro. Ok. Capitão Malatesta. O comandante do portão. Malatesta. Aviso. Atrás desses negócios, a condição para jornadas nos territórios do leste são cheias de desertas e reputadas a ser perigosas. Como consequência, as autoridades do muro não podem garantir a segurança física, do viajante e negam toda a responsabilidade no evento de qualquer acidente. É justo.
Thank you, Captain. And keep your eyes open.
Miss, if we could keep this between ourselves, please. For the sake of my honor, you understand?
You have my promise, Captain.
Eu não sei, você também tinha prometido não ter contado pra ninguém sobre o Sauvignon. E você acabou falando pra ele, agora você promete pra ele que você não vai contar pra ninguém o que aconteceu. Ah, mas eu sou o capitão. Não tem muito problema dele saber do Sauvignon. Correto, mas você sabe muitos segredos, Kate. Continua trancada. Ah, o jogo só quer fazer com que eu pense nas coisas. Tipo, olha, tem um portão aqui, você não vai tentar abrir ele? Mas tem um portão aqui! Tem que ser alguma coisa? Não, não é nada. Sim, jogo, você é maldoso comigo. Vem, Oscar. Meu Deus do céu! Meu Deus, meu Deus, meu Deus, meu Deus, meu Deus! Oscar!
Oscar, can't you please forget about procedure just for once?
Your request is refused, Kate Walker.
Okay, see you later, Oscar.
Yes, Kate.
Ok.
Oscar?
Your
mission.
Oscar, don't you think we've wasted enough time already?
You neglected to find the clockwork winding mechanism for the train with sufficient haste, Kate Walker.
What nerve! And you refused to lend a helping hand. Help that could have been invaluable to me.
I agree, Kate Walker.
If you weren't so obsessed by procedure, we wouldn't have had a hitch.
I am not entirely convinced, Kate Walker.
Oscar, please, let's get in the train and leave, can we?
Yes, Kate Walker. Give me the visa.
Sim, é o que eu tô tentando fazer. Train?
Oscar, the automaton that drives this train will be really impatient to leave soon because he's totally obsessed about punctuality.
Yes, Kate Walker.
And it's weird, because sometimes, when he drops all that stuff about procedure, he can be so charming and attentive.
Please refrain from attributing human emotions to me, Kate Walker.
Ok. Talvez eu deva fazer algo além da listinha. Help?
I don't suppose you can help me get this visa then?
Your non-supposition is correct, Kate Walker.
Do you realize, my good man, that as a lawyer charged with an important matter of inheritance, I could sue you for obstructing justice?
Kate Walker, we still need an exit visa in any case.
Desisto. Hence...
You do realize, don't you, Oscar, that by preventing me from continuing this journey, you are all...
Procedure...
God, I think I'm going crazy.
That is not a requirement, Kate Walker. Only an exit visa is necessary.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Como eu vou entregar esse negócio pra ele? Assim? Oh. Ok. Era mais simples do que eu pensava. Pegue o seu bendito papel.
Here is the visa. I hope it's regulation, my dear Oscar.
It is regulation. Here is your ticket.
Finally. Tantas coisas pra fazer, só pra partir. Ingresso do trem para o Mechanical Railway. Departing from Barockstein. Válido para uma pessoa.
Have a good journey, Kate Walker.
So, can we go now?
Indeed. We are already very late, Kate Walker.
Então, faça o favor de sair. Para que podamos entrar e sair deste lugar. De uma vez por todas. Oscar. Vamos.
Your ticket, please, Kate Walker.
Oh. Claro, como eu pude me esquecer do meu ticket? Aqui está, meu bom homem. Meu ticket. Podemos ir
Here
agora?
you go, Oscar.
Eu espero que sim. Ah,
Thank you, Kate Walker. Now, please return to your seat, Kate Walker.
Yes, Oscar. Immediately, Oscar.
adeus, Baruchstead. Eu não vou sentir sua falta, você deu problema demais. Mas foi bom. Adeus. Chegamos em uma estação russa. Parece que chegamos na Rússia. Oh my God.
Be what I wanna be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I wanna be.